Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel again. So in this video we are going to learn about one topic. The topic is from geometry class 7 CBSE mathematics. So I am writing here that geometry class 7 the topic name is congruence. Okay, geometry class 7 topic name is congruent. Now the first, to know about congruence we have to know about congruent figure. The definition of congruent figure is given. Every figure has a shape. If we take two figures, suppose if we take two figures, if that two figures are same shape, okay, same size, and if we cut one of them and put on the other, then they will easily coincide. Okay, so that figure are called, this is the basic definition, that figures are called the congruent figure. So suppose if we take two circles of same radius, okay, same radius, if this radius is r, this radius is also r, or if we take two square of same side, that is if the side is s, this side is s, or two triangle of equal side, this is a, this is a, or two triangle just look like that, or two figure which is look like that, two triangles which are look like that, okay, or taking two lines of same length, whether it's horizontal or it's vertical, so, or two angles of same measurement, if this is 60 degree, this is also 60 degree, okay. So these all are called the congruent figure. These are called congruent angle, these are called congruent triangle, congruent square, congruent triangle, and congruent circle. Understood? Now come to the definition of congruent figure. if two figures have exactly same shape, exactly same shape and size, then they are called congruent figure. This is the basic definition. The definition is given in the book. Okay. Now some types of congruent figure have given already in the book. I have already drawn them. It is given in the book. Hope you are able to see it. These are the congruent figures. This is the congruent blade, congruent means coin, or this is congruent angle, congruent lines. This is congruent square, congruent rectangle, congruent circle. Okay, this congruent triangle. Now in this chapter we are going to read about congruent triangles. Understood? So congruent triangles. Now what is congruent triangle? Two triangles are congruent if pairs of corresponding sides and corresponding angles are equal. Means if we take two figures, suppose this is one figure, this is one triangle, this is another triangle. So this side will be equal to this side will be equal to this side, and this side will be equal to this side, and this angle will be equal to this angle, this angle will be equal to this angle, and this angle will be equal to this angle. So we can say that these two figures, the figure 1 or figure 2 or triangle 1 or triangle 2, are congruent triangle. Okay, and we can say that the triangle ABC, this is the sign of congruence. It's congruent to triangle if we named it A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Now here AB equal to DE, BC equal to EF, and AC equal to DF, and obviously angle A equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E, angle C equal to angle F. Understood? And for that, first we have to match the vertices of these two triangles, that is A will be matched with D, since it is the top vertices, and it can be written as A, this sign, B will be matched with E, and it can be written as B, and C will be matched with F, and it can be written as CF. Okay. And if so, if this match, then you can say that triangle ABC is matched with triangle DEF. Then we should measure these sides. Okay, AB to D, BC to EF, AC to EDF, angle A to angle D, angle B to angle C, angle C to angle F, and the angles also. Then we can say that this. Understood? So next move to another thing, that is congruence of triangles. We are doing congruence of triangle. Okay, so there should be several congruence rule. We are doing congruence of triangle. So congruence rule for congruence of triangles. Okay, first come to SSS congruence rule. SSS congruence rule, that is side congruence rule. What is this congruence rule? Side. Two triangles are said to be congruent if we take two triangles. So two triangles are said to be congruent if their three sides are same length, or if three sides of one triangle are respectively equal to the three sides of the other triangle. Okay. So that means this case here the three sides will be equal, then we can tell that the triangle should be congruent to each other. Okay, three sides will be equal means if this happened, then we can say this is congruent to this. Okay, so this is side congruence rule. Okay, SSS congruence rule. Next move to SAS congruence rule. SAS congruent rule. Okay, two triangles are said to be congruent if two sides and the included angle of one are respectively equal to the two sides and the included angle of the other. Understood? That means suppose we are taking two triangles. this triangle and again this triangle. Okay. Now, if this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side, then they are included angle, means the angle formed by the angle formed by these two sides. So, this angle will be equal to this angle. If so, we can say that angle, the triangle ABC, if we named it ABC, this is DEF. So, we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Okay, understood? So, this will be SAS congruence rule. Next, move to ASA congruence rule. ASA congruent rule. ASA congruent rule. Okay. So, two triangles are said to be congruent if two angles and their corresponding side. Okay, two angles and one corresponding side, and one corresponding side of one triangle is equal to the other. Okay. So, that means what should be the figure? Suppose we are drawing one figure, that is this figure and this figure. So, here this angle, suppose this angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this angle, okay, from these two triangles, and this side, the included side, is equal to this side. If we named it ABC and this is DEF, obviously. So, if so, we can say that they are congruent to each other by angle side angle congruence rule. This is angle side angle, this side angle side, okay, and the first one is side congruence rule. Okay. Next, come to another congruence rule, that is the fourth, and that is RHS congruence rule. RHS congruent rule. Okay. What is RHS congruent rule? Now, if the two triangle, if the hypotenuse, this is for right angle triangle, we have to remind that this case is for right triangle or right angle triangle. If the hypotenuse and one side of first triangle is equal to the second triangle, then they are said to be congruent to each other by RHS congruent rule. That is, suppose we are drawing the figure, this is 90 degree, this is the hypotenuse, and suppose we take this side is equal, this base is equal, then we can say that these two triangles are congruent to each other by RHS, right angle hypotenuse side. This means right angle hypotenuse side congruence rule, RHS congruence rule. Okay. Now there should be one remark that we have to remind that in two triangles, if the three angles are same, if the three angles are same, okay, if the three angles are same, that is, if the three angles are same, that is for first triangle to second triangle, then they are, or they will not necessarily congruent. Okay, they are not necessarily congruent. Suppose why they are not necessarily congruent, it will be a possibility that they should be congruent, but not necessary, not mandatory that they should be congruent. Suppose we are drawing one figure, so in this figure, as you can see, these three angles are equal with these three. So these are congruent figure. Okay, all the angles are same. Now again I am drawing one figure, this figure and one bigger figure. Now this angle, if this angle is 60 degree, this angle there will be possibility this is 60 degree. This is, if this is 45 degree, there should be a possibility this angle will be 45 degree, and this, if this 50 degree or rest of the degrees, then there should be a possibility that will be also same degree, but they are not congruent because the size is not same. Here size is not same, here size is same, size same, so they are congruent. Here size not same, so they are not congruent. Okay, understood? So this is the remark. Okay, next, congruence and area. It is clear that two triangles, two congruent figure are equal in area, but there can be two figure which are equal area, may not be congruent. That we have to remember. Congruent and the relation between congruent and area means if they are congruent, if the relation, if they are congruent, if two figure are congruent, then area will be same. But if area same, then not mandatory that they are congruent, or they will be congruent. Okay, so these things we have to remember. So that's it for the introductory video or the class video, whatever you say, related to the congruence chapter from geometry. Hope you will understood the concept. Next, here are various illustrative examples are given and related to that, the exercise 16 is given. So first you see the video without skipping, then do the examples, then go through the exercise, that is EX16 of RS Agarwal. EX16 of, obviously, my favorite, RS Agarwal. Okay, so that's it, the video. Now please like, share, subscribe my video. We are doing for you only that. Okay, we are making the video for our students only. So please do subscribe, and please hit like button. Okay, thank you.